just go talk to somebody for 15 minutes and they're gonna pay me $1,500 to $2,000? Baby, we're gonna get rich. I started from an ad in the newspaper, didn't know anything about credit card processing. What I did know is that I knew how to sell. I grew up poor. My parents, when I was growing up, we lived for years, like probably until I was 10 years old, in government subsidized apartments. My dad is a preacher. I'm telling this story because it was a pivotal moment in my life where I decided to change my life. About enough money for gas and bologna sandwiches. That's it. I'm like, you know what? If this is what you get from being a preacher, I love Jesus and everything, but no thank you. I need to figure out how to make money. That fateful day when I answered an ad in the print newspaper, I found the credit card processing industry. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about who to share your dream with. I was like 24 years old. I just found this business. The business had upfront commissions, nice ones, and a long-term residual income. And so I'm 24, excited, pumped. My family members asked me, hey, Jason, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I found this new business. I said, well, it's credit card processing and I make money, like $1,500. Takes me 15, 20 minutes to sell it. And I guarantee you guys one thing. By the time I'm 30, I will be a millionaire. My family, all but one, laughed at me. And I was like, this isn't cool. Literally laughed at me. And then one speaks up and says, Jason, you grew up poor. There's no millionaires in our family. What in the world makes you think you're gonna be a millionaire? I'm not gonna argue with you, just watch me, baby. My point in telling that is that be careful who you share your dream with, because you have encouragers in this life and you have dream-killing discouragers. They're not laughing anymore. What they're doing is they're calling me asking for a loan. What I did is I found the vehicle. You have to figure out what is the vehicle that I'm going to use to become successful, right? And so we're going to provide you the information today to go from cold to close. It's a process. Merchant service industry is ever changing. We went from making our money by leasing equipment to making it more in the residual income and a bonus, the opportunity to place equipment nearly for free, but we build a residual income. So in a little while, I'm gonna explain the actual money to you guys, but let's sort of dive in to what is merchant services. Merchant services is actually the term in the industry. So essentially what we are doing is the merchant service industry. What are the core products that we're selling? Number one, debit and credit card processing. The main thing that we're selling is we want the credit card and debit card processing. The candidates would be any card present merchant. So a card present merchant means it's a brick and mortar face-to-face style transaction. It can also mean a mobile transaction, food truck, any service industry, air conditioning company, the plumber, the electrician that goes to your house. All of those would be candidates for credit card processing. We also do card not present. Card not present transactions could be a business to business where they're taking the order over the phone and keying it into their gateway system. Any website that sells anything other than audio script porn, we don't do that. They're selling t-shirts online or belts, clothes, or they're selling an educational subscription. We wrote one that has been with us for a long time. I just brought it back. He canceled because he had a risk issue with the processor. With our new provider that we're with, I finally was able to get the guy back, and he's going live today. They do 1.2 million a month. An account like that will bring somewhere between 15 and 20,000 a month in revenue. There's a big opportunity that we'll be talking about today. If it's a website, that's considered e-commerce. So e-commerce means that you have something that you're selling, whether it's a subscription or a tangible product, whatever it is, it's something you're selling online. We connect and allow those transactions to process through us online. When you're considering prospects, every website that sells anything, that's a prospect. That, you guys, is our core product. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to sell credit and debit card processing. There's optional things that we can do. We can do EBT, electronic benefits transfer. You have a grocery store, any type of supermarket, any merchant that's selling food could qualify to accept EBT. Number 2, gift cards. We can do ATM. We also do check services. We can do micro loans. It's not as much credit based as it is how much are they processing. Dual pricing, upfront bonus, $500. To qualify for the $500, it has to be a dual pricing merchant. Traditional. Why is it $100? Because we make a lot less and so will you. But we can still write up the merchant. The merchant is doing $100,000 a month in processing. We need proof with a statement. You get an extra 100. So now you have $600. You made 5 sales. Those 5 sales, you already received $2,500. You an extra monthly end of the month car payment for you, $500. At 10 sales in the calendar month, the bonus goes to $1,500. Your revenue components with us are threefold. Your upfront bonus. The monthly production bonus. Here's how the residuals work. The residual is paid on every merchant you have every single month. Your residual is paid based on your merchant's processing volume. At $20,000 a month, the residual will be $115. That's $115 you get every month for every merchant that's processing. 5 sales. 5 sales, do the math, means you got 2,500 plus 500. So we're at 3,000. Annual growth, 575 a month on only 5 times 12. At the end of the year, you're making 6,900. You're still only writing 5 deals a month, and you're making $9,900 a month. A 6-figure income year 1. We teach people have 0 experience in credit card processing how to make 6 figures, 100,000 plus in their first year.